in Google Slides or in Google Drawing, you can actually do way more with images than you have been able to in the past. So I want to show you what a couple of those things look like right now. I'm just in Google Slides and I'm going to insert some images here and play around with some of the options. So I was just messing around a little bit earlier. So I'm just going to type in students. And what I do is change the filter to be just clip art. And actually, I think I'm like that plural or singular, and I'm just going to grab this guy. Okay. And of course, we can always do this. And some other options are, I mean, if I really wanted to, I could just crop this image, where if I just wanted, let's say, his face for the purpose of what I'm doing, this is something I could do. If I want to hit enter, I could do that. But let's say I changed my mind, I could reset that image and leave it like that. I'm going to insert another image here. So again, you can go to insert and then go to image, or you can click on the actual image icon. Either one works. So I'm going to imagine this young man is thinking of a lovely topic of mathematics. I can just, again, make that a little bit smaller. And if I want to show that he's thinking about it, I probably would like to do a call out of some kind. And there's a really neat way of doing this. So back to my cropping tools, if I just hover over here for the drop down arrow, I get this mask image option. And I can choose shapes like this. So there's lots of different shapes, of course. But I'm going to do like he's thinking. So I'm going to grab this one. And here's the real trick to this. So if I want to work with them together, both the image of the math symbols and numbers and so on with the actual call out, I'm going to click on the actual crop image so that I have some more options. So that way I can change the size of the call out itself, as you can see. I can make that bigger, I can make it smaller. I can work with the actual numbers itself, make that smaller and bigger. I can play here back to this, the dongle here, it's in yellow. It's like he's thinking about it. Make sure that's always together so they're always working. And try to center it as best as I can. And if I were to go off this right now, what you'll find is the color is going to disappear. So I'm just going to click off and it's gone. So to help with that, what we're going to do, again, just going to make sure we're all selected. I can go down to my line weight. I can choose something like that and a color. I'm going to try to match it kind of like a shirt. And now if I click off, you can see the actual shape of it. And this is now combined, grouped, so we have them together. And of course, I can just click on it, click on the crop to have them separate and start manipulating them individually. So a really cool tool to work with our images, again, in Google Slides or in Google Drawing.